What is going on, guys? It is your self-proclaimed mediocre Pokemon master here, Tiggly Man. Today, I'm going to be debuting the team that got me to Masterball tier on the Battle Stadium singles ladder. This whole Gen 8 meta, I know it's been a while since I've uploaded, but I've been playing around with it for a while. Probably got right around like 90 to 100 matches in, and it's a big shift going from Gen 7 Schmogan OU singles to, well, 3v3 singles. And it's been a lot of fun. So here's the team. Rental code's at the bottom. We have Choice Specs Dragapult. Now, I understand his attack is higher than his special attack, but with his given speed tier and decent special attack stat, 100 is respectable, not crazy though. He's been putting in work for me. He's essentially my speed control for the team because he outspeeds most things unless they're scarfed over base like 80, I think. Don't quote me on that, but I know he does outspeed Scarf Dragozolt and Dracovish, which he's primarily my counter for. So here we got Draco, Shadow Ball, Fire Blast, and U-Turn. U-Turn for the momentum, Fire Blast for the steel types. Other two, stab coverage. Clefable, I'm really surprised actually how well Clefable's been working. She hits pretty decently hard with the Life Orb, and especially with Magic Guard. She doesn't take any recoil damage from the Life Orb. We got Moonlight for sustain, Thunderbolt to take out Gyarados and the likes of Togekiss, Mystical Fire for our steel types, and Moonblast for our stab. I primarily like leading her against Grimmsnarl, because a lot of times when people bring Grimmsnarl, they're going to lead him, and that Moonblast really puts in some work against him, as long as he's not especially defensive. Invested, even with behind the light screen, it still hits pretty hard. And we have a mon that deserves no explanation if you've been following competitive play for Gen 8. We have Weakness Policy Rhyperior. I got max HP and max Spadef on this bad boy, and we got Rock Blast to primarily take care of Mimikyu, Hammer Arm, Outrage, and Earthquake. I really wanted to put like a steel move on him so I can get my defense up at certain times, because he does 1v1 a lot of things, and the one main thing he does at 1v1 is Weakness Policy T-Tar. As long as the person is aware that I am Weakness Policy Rhyperior, they can just spam Max Darkness and V1 me. But that's few and far between, and we'll see if we can play around that in this live. One of my favorite mons that I hold near and dear to my heart, because in Gen 7 OU, it put in work, and it still puts in work. This is Defensive Rotom Wash. It is max HP, max defense. We got Shadow Ball just for general coverage. Shadow Ball doesn't not a lot of resists. Thunder Wave for our paras, so we can kind of break through some bulkier mons or cripple mons that are trying to set up. Hydro Pump for stab and Thunderbolt for stab. Another mon that deserves no explanation. Choice Scarf, Galarian Darmanitan with Guerrilla Tactics. We got Icicle Crash, Flare Blitz, Power, and U-Turn for momentum. Thought about changing out U-Turn for Earthquake, but U-Turn, I don't use it very often, but it does win matches. And last but not least, this mon's weird, okay? This mon's crazy. This is Focus Sash Vikavolt with max HP and max defense, I believe is how I ran him, with a defensive nature. I may have done a little bit of special attack. Can't quite remember. But regardless, his matchup against Focus Sash Drill, because my whole team's relatively weak to Focus Sash Drill, is pretty solid. When he rock slided me, I'm not sure how much an admit would do, but I'm assuming they're going to be Jolly more times than not. It does like a little over a third to him. It's actually relatively humorous, and then we can break his sash, string shot him, drop his speed down, and then come in and revenge kill him. So without further ado, let's get a couple matches in. I actually haven't played Master Ball tier really yet. Let's see. I did one match the other day, and it didn't go as planned, but we'll see how we can get this to kick off. Hopefully we find some relatively quickly. 60,000. That's crazy. When I first started playing this game, I did not think that many people were going to be playing competitively online. Well, I knew a lot of people were going to be playing competitively online, but took the time to get to Master Ball tier. That is absolutely nuts. For Season 1, when I got to Master Ball tier right at the end of it, I was number 109,000. That is crazy. 109,000 competitive singles players playing worldwide. Blows my mind. It makes me very happy. This is a very much so growing game. Come on, give me somebody. Give me somebody. Also, the Vikavolt too, I did put Energy Ball on him because you guys have seen Unaware Quagsire running around. He's really annoying with the Scald, Stockpile, Recover Toxic. He's hard to break if you don't have a grass move. So that was another reason why I put Vikavolt on the team. Alrighty. This guy is way ahead of me in the ladder. I know it doesn't mean too much, but let's see. How's our matchup looking? He did bring Corviknight, which I do think is going to relatively force me to bring my Dragapult, because I am going to have to Fire Blast that thing out, because I don't want him Iron Defensing on me. That terrifies me. So, I'm actually just going to lead Dragapult. Got He has Gastro. I'm going to bring Vikavolt. And Rhyperior. Rhyperior is always looking healthy in these matchups. I just hope that guy didn't put Haze on his Toxapex, because it could be a bit of an issue. But we'll see. My Rhyperior again, he's adamant, but he has no attack investment. His attack at level 50 is still 170. It's pretty high. But against bulkier mons, when his weakness policy isn't kicked off, you notice it. And sometimes it has me thinking if I should do a little bit of attack and just kind of negate the special defense and just leave him in on physical attackers. But right now, with the special defense investment, once his Sandstorm is up, he eats special attacks like it's his job. It's crazy. You guys will see. Hopefully we'll get someone to use like a water or grass move on. He'll still be in green if he's Dynamax, as long as the grassy terrain or rain isn't up. See who you brought. Then we hopefully don't have to play the classic game of whose Dragapult is faster. So I'd like to assume her Darmanitan is her Scarfmon. Alright. Oh. We get to play the game. Now, to be completely honest, I really do like the fact that like Shadow Ball looks so healthy across the board. So I think I'm just going to click Shadow Ball. I'm gonna have to try to win this speed tie. I don't want anyone coming in on this, to be completely honest. So let's try this. The Shadow Ball. Shadow Ball and Prey. I don't think he has any resists. Gonna do buddy physical. Are you special too? Scarfed? If he's Scarfed, it's probably a Banded Darm, and I'm kind of terrified of Banded Darmanitan. He's easily probably one of the strongest mons in the game. Okay, leave me a Dynamax. I'm fine with that. I'm really fine with that. I just hope I win this speed tie. I am full speed, timid, perfect IV, full 9 yards. Let's see. Dragapult was a mon I did not lack on. He was actually my first mon I've ever bred that I ended up getting 6 perfect IVs on, coincidentally. I actually didn't know that was possible. But sure enough, after hatching 50 eggs, it popped out 6 perfect. I also have a Colossal I did that with, too. Pretty cool. And we got to go first with the Specs Shadow Ball hit. That is some crazy damage. I knew it does a lot. I was aware of that, but the Choice Specs Dragapult never fails to displease me. Okay, we are out of here. Now, I kind of like just want to go Rhyperior, but I don't want him dropping my attack immediately. Unfortunately, I actually don't really have too much to, you know, take out with Vikavolt. You know, that's okay. I'm gonna play really aggressive. I'm just gonna max Rockfall and get my terrain up so I can start eating special attacks like it's my job. What do I do? I just want to max Quake. No, I'll max Rock. Get some chip damage at the end of every turn. What are you gonna do, buddy? Because this Dragapult's out. And I think this Dragapult will be an all-out attacker, so I don't think he'll max guard or anything. I just really hope he uses something. Well, actually, I think I would prefer max Wormwind. I don't want my defense going down, because I want this Rhyperior's bulk to really shine. Rhyperior, do your thing. Smash this man with your stone. And let's see how well he eats. He has no defensive investment. So if this is a physical Dragapult, we'll be able to tell relatively quick. Max Worm. Oh, that's okay. That's okay. Probably my defense as high as they can be. He eats everything. Everything. Whether that's a special attacker or a physical attacker, like, that's crazy. That's crazy. Rhyperior never dies. As long as the rain or grassy terrain ain't up, Rhyperior never dies. Even versus Moxie Gyarados, without any boosts, without his rain being up, I've seen him hit me with a Waterfall, Dynamax, still in green. Then my weakest policy kicks on and then pops him. Even Max Geyser, he'll survive in green. But once the rain's up, no. We got Gastro. Okay. Please hit me with a water move. I would love for you to hit me with a water move. If I'm going to get my bulk up, I'm just going to max Quake here. Rhyperior has no speed, and I actually have no idea what Gastrodon's speed tier is. I'd like to think that we're faster. If he clears Smog... No, he won't clear Smog, because my weakest policy isn't clear. What you going to do? Does Gastrodon get toxic? That was good damage. I'm happy with that. Please scald me. Please scald me, but don't burn me. What are you gonna do? Recover, okay. He knows. The weakness policy Rhyperior was awesome up until Master Ball tier. Well, Ultra Ball tier. People start to pick up on it, but that's okay. I'm just gonna max Knuckle. Completely fine. These kids want to try to kill my momentum, but I'm gonna pick it right back up. Click recover. Click waste return. Click recover. Thank you. And now I think we can just kind of earthquake spam. I'm not sure if we'll have to bank on a crit or not. I hope we don't have to. But if we do what we gotta do. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, I have no reason to not just earthquake. My strongest stab attack. Please give me more than 50. Give me more than 50, please. Excellent. Rhyperior is so solid that it doesn't even matter. Doesn't even matter. Please scald. Thank you. Like a champ. Like a champ. That solid rock ability. Those boosts. Oh man, that is so good. I do not know who he has in the back, but right now, I believe because he hit us with a max Wormwind, we're at +2 right now. I'm just gonna. I have no reason to not earthquake, and this will kill. I really hope he didn't bring Corviknight, but with me being at +2 right now, that Rock Blast should put in some work, and then I can try to predict his roost and earthquake him. And even if he wants to play the game, Hammer Arm hits pretty hard regardless. If he does roost, you know, if he doesn't roost, it still hits for good damage. If he does roost, well, it's super effective now. Earthquake just won't hit. Doesn't roost. So I believe we get our kill here. Excellent. That's good. I do not like Gastrodon. Well, I personally love him. I don't really appreciate Versity. Our Sandstorm is gone. That is completely fine. What do you have in the bag? Because I got my bulky Vikavolt, so as long as it's a physical attacker, I'm pretty happy about it. Darmanitan. Now that's an issue. That's a big issue. I'm just gonna Earthquake here. I think Earthquake should be able to take him out. If he doesn't destroy me. I don't know if we eat. Because with Vikavolt being in the back, I'm not sure how much Ice Skull Crash is going to do. That's the move. I wish we could have, dodged. But it is what it is. Alright, now this is the real test. Let's see how defensive Vikavolt does against this. I'm not quite sure exactly what I want to do here. I think Thunderbolt's going to be the way to go. To be honest, yeah, I got Thunderbolt. It's my strongest hit. Let's hope this does at least 50%, because his special attack is base 145, real high. So even uninvested, he still puts in some work. I'm just curious to see how much he's going to eat. I never had to go 1v1 against a Galarian Darmanitan. Let's see. Defensive Vikavolt. If you can eat against super effective hits from Excedrin, that was way too much. That was way too much. Okay, so his matchup against Darmanitan is not the best. But you know what? We can go for a dodge here. Unless that was a really high roll, we can go for a dodge here. If it goes from highest roll possible to lowest roll, we might survive. We do not dodge. I think this is game. Yep, that's game. Okay, so Vikavolt is not as good as I thought he'd be against Darmanitan, because those Rock Slides from Excedrin he eats up. But man, that Gorilla Tactics Ice Skull Crash, such a strong move. That's alright, we'll get one more in. Let's see what we drop down to. I got a big nugget. That's awesome. That's the one thing I really wish Pokemon would change. When you play ranked competitive, you should be getting more PvP battle points per battle than just running the battle stadium in Winden. I thought doing ranked online, I was gonna be getting the usual 2 BP per battle. I didn't know I was gonna be getting battle items. It's not bad. I'll prefer to get some BP. Let's see how our matchup is. I do gotta say, a Mimikyu always annoying. Even if you prep for it, Mimikyu's always annoying. But Durant and Umbreon, man, those are scary mons. Okay, in this matchup, I'd like to think it looks like his Hydreigon is probably Scarfed. And that'll give me an issue because he's going to outspeed my Darmanitan and my Dragapult. I think my healthiest lead right now is going to be my defensive Rotom Wash. So we got that. Who else is looking good? If he didn't have Durant, Clefable would be looking great. But I'm almost certain he's going to bring that Durant. I'm going to bring my Darm. You know, we got to debut him. I love weakness policy Rhyperior. And I don't care if sometimes the odds are against me. He's coming out in this video. In my next video, I'm going to be using a different team. But this is just the team that carried me to Master Ball tier. It worked relatively well, and I just want to share it with you guys. Anyone that's trying to get the Master Ball tier and they feel like they can't get a grip, if you play with this team, it is possible when you get a grip on it. And it wasn't a whole lot of luck either. As long as you're playing well, you'll prevail. Let's see what we got here. What you leading with? I wouldn't be surprised if she goes Hydreigon. Let's see if I'm right. Oh, Espeon. I was actually absolutely terrified of this because my Rotom is full defense. If that is a like choice specs Espeon, she will mess me up. We do have Shadow Ball, but because we don't have any investment, I don't think it's going to do a whole heck of a lot. This is bad too because that neutral Psychic is going to really hurt my Rhyperior. So I think right now, I think getting damage is most important. I really do. I'm just going to Shadow Ball here because as long as she's not Scarfed, which I think we'll be able to tell by how much damage she does here, we're good. I can bring in Darmanitan and pick up my kill if needed. I think I can even just U-turn off of her. Build my momentum too. Oh, Screen Stutter. That's fine. That's fine. We'll play games. This is kind of an issue though because I don't know if you guys noticed, I don't really have ways of taking out screens. Which is one thing I thought about changing, but I didn't want to change anything prior to this because this is the thing that got me here. I'm just going to Thunder Wave. I'm going to stall out her screen turns. Because a lot of people set up screens want you to essentially destroy their mons so they can get in their setup sweeper. So I'm just going to kind of make that difficult for them. And you know what? I always forget about that. I always forget about that. So that's kind of a bummer. What do they have? Who would they... It'd be Durant. It'd totally be Durant. So, yeah, I think I'm going to Shadow Ball and get my chip. Durant's special defense is low, so I can just keep here and keep pressing. And if she keeps an Espeon and is aware of that he'll take a little bit of damage, you know, I can just stall her screens. And I can bring in my Rhyperior and do my thing, or I can bring in Darmanitan if that Durant's chipped a little bit. If it's not like Akaberry or something, I can just Flare Blitz him and take him out. Hopefully not when he's Dynamaxed. I think if he's Dynamaxed, it will pretty much die from recoil. What you got planned? What you gonna do? Okay, let's see how we eat this, because Espeon's a beast. Yeah, Espeon's so strong. But luckily, I think she will cause us to kick on our Wiki Berry and get some recovery, which will be cool. But I'm not sure how many more we take with that recovery. We'll see. I'm hoping we're able to eat 2 more. That would be great. I would love to stall these screens out as much as I can. Take my Wiki Berry on, and I hope it's enough recovery. I don't think it's going to be enough. It might be. It might be. High yellow. It's hard to tell. I think we're going to be definitely playing within 1 to 10 HP. The next Shadow Ball won't even remove her. How many more screens of... How many turns of screens do we have left? Let's see. They're not, oh, yeah, they're going to be Light Clay. So we do have still a little while. That's a bummer. But I am kind of in a good spot where I wanted to be. Honestly, Thunder Waving kind of worked out because I didn't realize that they were going to stay in and allow their screen turns to kind of stall out. Okay, yeah, I think they're aware of what I'm trying to do. They're going to try to start picking up some momentum. I don't like Umbreon. I really don't like Umbreon. This Mon is so bulky, it blows my mind. We got Spadef drop, which is kind of neat. But I would really like to see this thing paralyzed. Even though it may have Heal Bell, or whatever, I am going to Thunder Wave. Dynamax Rhyperior is looking pretty healthy. Especially since the Espeon, I think, is bulky, because that Psychic did not do as much as I thought it would. Give me one para. Give me a para, please. Oh, that's fine. That's completely fine. I wish I had Volt Switch. I really wish I had Volt Switch. I'm gonna go right into Darmanitan, and I can just U-turn out. Because U-turn is super effective against 2 mons. I hope she just predicts my swap and just yawns again. That'd be perfect. Foul play. Ooh. Ooh. I'm glad we survived. Really happy about that. I'm going to U-turn out of here. I really hope this does quite a bit. If I can get a para, that'd be fantastic. If this does more than 50 for whatever reason, this should be a full defensive vested Umbreon. Be surprised if it takes it below green. I will go straight into Rhyperior and just Dynamax to start hammer arming. For the same token, I don't know if I can because that foul play is going to hit so hard. It'll punish me for setting up. We'll use Protect. That's fine. Actually, is it fine? You can just yawn now. We'll bank on paralysis. Bank on paralysis. Let's see. Come on. And I have not seen Umbreon right around the ladder too much, but from my general gist of playing the past 2 years of Pokemon, Umbreon has always been relatively hard to break. Just in Gen 7 it wasn't too bad because, you know, Choice Band, Ultra Beasts, and stuff like that. We're able to bust through really easily. With Magearna running around, yeah. It's pretty self-explanatory. What are you gonna do? Just click yawn. Click yawn and get parried. Just for me. Do it for me. Please give me a para. That didn't do anything? Is that what the reflect worn off, or? It don't matter. I just fodder out my Rotom. Quickly. Oh, yep, we got para. Okay, cool. Fortunately, we can't do enough damage to destroy it. What do we got here? How many turns of screens they have left? Oh, hold up, I'm losing my mind. Okay. They have no screens. Was that a screenless U-turn? That's crazy. They're at -1 spit up, so I'm just gonna Hydro Pump here and just, you know, pray that it hits and pray we get some paralysis. Because I'm assuming that it's going to have Foul Play, Wish, Protect, and then whatever else it's gonna carry. I don't want any Wish recovery going off on this, so some Parahacks would be great. -1 spit def. That's good damage. That's really good damage. It used Wish. Not much we can do about that. Oh man, this is tough. Tough. I'm gonna Thunderbolt here. I think he's gonna try to protect, and if we get paralysis, we can at least. Oh, he did not. I just want to make sure that Wish is relatively negated. Man, it's hard to break. I know I'm going to sleep, but you can just Wish again. I'm gonna Hydro Pump. I'm Hydro Pumping. I hope it hits. I hope I crit or something. Come on, give me something. Yep, protect my Darmanitan, take him out. Okay. Rotom is asleep. I'm gonna go Darmanitan. I'm just gonna try to stall him out with Icicle Crash and Parahacks. Hope we just get flinch paras and stuff of that sort. It's gonna be tough because he's so bulky. But I'm gonna try to chip him down, then get Rhyperior in and just Dynamax and run it. Because I just need to make sure that Umbreon's in a state where I can just Max Knuckle him once and get rid of him. And then hopefully I'll be able to Finish everything off. Please wish. Thank you. Okay, cool. Bummer we kind of got to play a stally team, but I did play a tournament online and someone ran Umbreon and really destroyed me. I had a hard time breaking through it. This is where your choice Pokemon get exploited because you have to be able to set up on this thing. Really give it the business. Oh, give me some flinches. Give me a para. Like protect and get paralyzed. That like, well, try to whatever. Okay, cool. That's fine. Where'd you go? Espeon. Oh, take him out. Please hit. Thank you. Why'd you do that? Why would you? I'm trying to think. Does Umbreon get Natural Cure? Is an ability? I know she gets Synchronized. I think. We'll find out. I hope she's still paralyzed when she comes back out. So we got one down. I think we're pretty close to kind of being essentially tied, but Rotom's pretty much gone. He's asleep and I think has one more hit left in him. Hydreigon. You're scarfed. You're definitely scarfed. I'm Icicle Crashing just to negate any nonsense. I don't want, if he's Substitute or something, that'd be really bad. That would kind of be a game ender there, so I'm going for it. I really hope they're not scarfed, but it looks to me they are. And they... Okay. This Icicle Crash is still gonna hit. Well, if he... I hope he doesn't dodge. I really hope he doesn't dodge. I might be able to clean up with Rhyperior after this, because he will be carrying Max Steel Spike. Please hit. Thank you. That's excellent damage. I'm trying to think. Do I bring in Rotom and try to stall him out, or like, what do I do? That's what I'm gonna do. He's forced to attack. See what you can do. I'm clicking Thunder Wave. I don't. If I can get Paras and get my Rhyperior without taking any damage, that'd be great. I feel like I should actually just went Rhyperior and got him to max Steel Spike me immediately. Under pressure right now. Okay, now we're gonna see what he chooses to do. If the Umbreon is still paralyzed, this is game. I'm going Rhyperior. What would be the play? Play Dynamax. Max Rockfall to play. No. Max Knuckles to play. I gotta get my attack up as high as I can, just to make sure I can bust through the Umbreon. If he tries to protect, if he's a Max Guard here, try to stall my Dynamax, I gotta make sure there's no nonsense off that Leftovers recovery. And if he Max Worm wins, I think we're still in good shape. Once that Umbreon comes back in, if it's paralyzed, I still think I'll be able to bust through it. We'll see. I hope he Max Steel Spikes so we can just end this right here. Come on, baby. Rhyperior, do your thing. You've been helping me out all the way up to this point. Let's get the love you need in this video. Come on, buddy. What you got? Max Steel Spike. Do it. Do it. Do it. They always do it. Nothing. Nothing. Spadef Rhyperior it's the move. He is too good. His policy's on. This should be game. That's what they get for run and stall. Well, they didn't really run stall, but just running a stall him on. They lost momentum. I was getting nervous for a second, I'm not going to lie, but this should be game. This should be. And at +3, so. Bring him out. I'd like to think Umbreon can't do enough with foul play, but I could be wrong because I am at +3. But foul play, in theory, should be, you know, really strong. Still paralyzed. I think this leaves us golden. Max Quake, I believe, it's harder. So I'm Max Quaking. Because once you get stab off of the 130, It's like 195 versus the Max Knuckle being 180, I believe. Even though the Max Knuckle's super effective, it's just the way it works out with stab and stuff in paper. This hits harder. And that will end the game there. I'm glad I didn't try to timer stall me or anything, or click protect and stuff of sorts. But yeah, that match went really well. Alright, cool. We got our win. Alright, guys. With that being said, you got to see this team get debuted. This is the team that carried me through the Master Ball tier. Well, up to Master Ball tier. I will leave the rental code down in the description. I hope you guys use it. I hope you enjoy it, whatever it may be. Hopefully, relatively soon, I'll be getting into some VGC content. Right now, I just have been having a lot of fun with singles, but VGC will be coming up. I plan on hitting competitions and stuff of sorts, and I will be posting my prep. If you guys like the video, be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, whatever it may be. Thanks for tuning in. Peace.